Virtual Private Network or VPN. We're going to tackle about the origin of VPN and how they work. What is a Virtual Private Network? It is an arrangement whereby a secure, apparently private network is achieved using encryption over a public network, typically the internet. A VPN is like your very own secret tunnel on the internet. It encrypts your online activities, making them private and secure. It shields your connection from prying eyes, be they hackers, advertisers, or Nazi government agencies. So instead of broadcasting your personal information to the world, you can browse, stream, and download confidentially. VPNs play an essential role in safeguarding your online privacy and security. They create a secure connection between your device and the internet, acting as an invisible shield that keeps your sensitive information out of the wrong hands. Few key moments of VPN history. The creation date of the first VPN is a topic of some debate, as the VPN technology has evolved over time with various contributions from different individuals and organizations. However, on 1996, a Microsoft engineer called Gurdeep Singh Pal made a key invention. Singh Pal was the first person to accurately describe and implement point-to-point tunneling protocol or PPTP as a viable solution for ordinary networks. PPTP is considered one of the earliest VPN protocols and played a significant role in popularizing VPN technology. PPTP first introduced in 1999 by a vendor consortium consisting of Microsoft, Asan Communications, 3Com, and others, relied on a Transmission Control Protocol or TCP channel and the Generic Routing Encapsulation or GRE tunnel to encapsulate PPTP packets. With PPTP, it would be possible to use IP addresses to switch packets, providing users with an untraceable, anonymous identity. Today, VPNs are used to secure internet connections, prevent malware and hacking, ensure digital privacy, unlock geo-restricted content, and hide users' physical locations, easier to use and more affordable than ever. A VPN is an essential tool for staying safe and secure. So just like what I've said earlier, it shields your connection from prying eyes, be they hackers, advertisers, or Nazi government agencies. The evolution of VPNs, from business security to privacy protection. The internet allows everything to be connected, and within the broader fabric of global connectivity are smaller dedicated networks which provides heightened security. What they do is simple. VPN connects remote locations over a public network. The VPNs were generally only used by businesses exposed to several threats that could compromise the confidentiality of their information or steal critical data when they were still using open internet connections. This special security was also needed so that remote users or operators could use the institution's files without running the risk of them escaping. Nowadays, VPNs are used by everyone because it ensures your location stays private. Your data is encrypted that you can surf the web anonymously.
So, there are three basic types of VPN. Those are IPsec, SSL, and mobile. So, let's proceed to the IPsec. IPsec or the Internet Protocol Security. It is a standard type of VPN used to create connection between the two networks and individual devices with networks. This traffic is encrypted and authenticated, and because it works at the IP layer, providing end-to-end security at all levels of connectivity. The only problem with IPsec is that implementation can vary from provider to provider, causing difficulty when interconnecting. Also, IPsec is used for protecting sensitive data as it transmitted across the network. And the second one is the SSL. The next one is the SSL or the Secure Socket Layer. It is a form of VPN that most internet users have already employed and don't even know it. This protocol is used for connecting a single user to a website portal such as e-commerce. It creates an encrypted VPN connection, protecting transaction and loss of data. The SSL uses the web browser for its interface, making it easy for small and medium-sized businesses to deploy. The downside are limitations with functionality that make the IPC connection more practical for complex applications. And the last one is the mobile. So, the last type of VPN is the mobile VPN. Mobile VPN ensures that your data is safe whether you're using home Wi-Fi, your local copy hotspot, or your mobile network. So, why do we need a VPN on our phone? Because every time we connect to an insecure Wi-Fi, you're exposed to cyber threats. Next one is the purpose of VPN. When you use a VPN, the information transfers between your computer and the server you are connecting to is rerouted through the servers that form the VPN. So let's tackle about how VPN works. Note that it's for site-to-site type of VPN. So the first one is both need to have an internet connection from ISP. The second one is both LANs or each branch LAN needs a VPN server. And the third one, the internet gateway or router should be a VPN enabled, meaning it supports VPN software. And the last one, a firewall is needed to block any unwanted traffic. Let's talk about how a VPN actually works. As you can see, a VPN creates a virtual data tunnel between your devices and the internet, whereby all traffic is directed through the tunnel via our secure server located in 29 different countries. This is not only secures your communication, but also lets you browse from anywhere in the world as if you are in a different country, enable you to access geo-restricted content. Also, a VPN enables you to set up a private and secure connection to another network. Also, it hides your IP address to protect your privacy and encrypts your communication between your device and the page you are accessing. Okay, I'll give you an example on how actually a VPN works. Example, if you're in the Philippines and you want to watch a content from the USA that is restricted, so you're gonna use a VPN to hide your information. So, after you use a VPN creates an IP address that hides your information anonymously, then you can watch the content from USA.
Here are some common uses of VPN, including protecting browsing history, data privacy from your internet service provider, keep your devices safe, keep your messages private and secure, and improve the security of public Wi-Fi. There are two main types of VPN, the remote access VPNs and the site-to-site VPNs. Remote access VPNs can be deployed using hardware, software, or cloud services. It allows devices in different remote locations to access a private network like a company or government agency. Like other VPNs, remote access VPNs function by creating a secure tunnel between the client and the server, allowing users to connect and transmit data securely. With a remote access VPN, you can protect against unauthorized users, streamline remote access, limit the threat of cyber attacks, and better productivity. A site-to-site VPN enables offices in multiple fixed locations to securely connect with each other over a public network, such as the internet. It extends the company's network, making computer resources from one location available to employees at other locations. Site-to-site VPN are commonly utilized by many organizations to provide multitude of advantages. These include secured connectivity, simplified and secured scalability, business continuity, and access control.
Components to establish or set up VPN. Authentication. Tunnel endpoints must be authenticated before secure VPN tunnels can be established. users created remote access. Remote access is a host-to-network configuration that is analogous to connecting a computer to a local area network. This type provides access to an enterprise network, such as an intranet. VPNs may use passwords, biometrics, two-factor authentication, or other cryptographic methods. Network-to-network tunnels often use passwords or digital certificates. Depending on the VPN protocol, they may store the key to allow the VPN tunnel to establish automatically without intervention from the administration or from the user. Tunneling. VPN technology is based on the idea of tunneling. It involves establishing and maintaining a logical network connection that may contain intermediate hops. VPN can be based on four different protocols for encapsulating IP packets over a public network such as the internet. The first one is the point-to-point tunneling protocol, or the PPTP. This VPN protocol used during the 1990s and developed by Microsoft. The second one is the L2TP and IPsec. This is the VPN protocol that combines layer 2 tunneling protocol and internet protocol security, or the IPsec. Third one is the SSTP, or the Secure Socket Tunneling Protocol. It is the protocol that Microsoft developed. So VPNs are preferred tool for a better online experience because they are easy to install, set up, and use. Aside from their ability to enhance user privacy and online security, the most obvious benefits of using a VPN are anonymity and change of location. Modern VPNs offer many other benefits such as auto-connect, vast server networks for more location options, and strong encryption technologies. So, the four advantages of using a VPN are: provide safety through anonymity, secure connection for remote work, cost-effective security, and lastly, a VPN can prevent bandwidth throttling.
Let's move to the disadvantages of a VPN. The disadvantages of VPN service has more to do with potential risk, incorrect implementation, and bad habits rather than problem with VPN themselves. Some of the main problem with VPN, especially for businesses, are scalability, protection against advanced cyber attacks, and performance. So first, the VPN service might monitor your activity and use your data. A VPN service might monitor the user's activity and use their data if does not have a good reputation. Some VPN service attempt to make money on the side by selling user data despite already charging for their service. As mentioned before, whenever a user signs up for a VPN, they are trusting the VPN service instead of the ISP to take care of their data and ensure that their online activity is kept private. Second, using a VPN cannot guarantee 100% anonymity. VPNs try their best to protect user data and online identity, but those services in the world can guarantee anonymity each and every time the user connects to a server. The internet is an unstable place, and that instability introduces new problems all the time that can compromise privacy and data security.
Lack of encryption knowledge. Unless you're an encryption expert, it's hard to know the encryption quality of your VPN. However, selecting a reliable VPN service with positive reviews will make it more likely that your encryption quality is high. Market overview. When a VPN is intended and uses up-to-date cryptographic protocols, it can effectively encrypt traffic between remote employees or teams and their company's internal network. In addition, VPNs are cheaper and easier to manage than legacy solutions like buying a secure lease line from an ISP or manually allow listing individuals' IP addresses that belong to remote workers. Feature of VPN connectivity. The traditional VPN uses a stick client model to build a secure tunnel from the client device to the corporate network. All network communications use this tunnel. This model comes at a cost. However, access to public cloud resource must transit the VPN tunnel to the corporate site, which then forwards access back out to the internet-based cloud provider. VPN market trends. With the penetration of high-speed internet connection paving the way for conducting seamless business activities across numerous sectors, the risk of cyber attacks and data breaches are rising, thereby leading to the increased utilization of VPNs worldwide. How big is VPN market? Virtual Private Network or VPN market size valued of $45 billion in 2022 and estimated to grow at around 20% CAGR from 2023 to 2032, driven by growing instances of cybercrimes and data thefts due to the increasing proliferation of wireless devices and digital infrastructures across industries.